We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
The city is close now. My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Excuse me, I can't find my mum. She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10-day, though. Guards blow like petards. They don't help us. Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
What do you get out of this? Well, it's the right thing to do, isn't it? Everyone deserves the chance to make some coin.
If I was a Sharan lookout, this is the sort of place I'd wait around.
What in the hells was that? Whatever it is doesn't bode well.
Something over there.
Again.
The pride of the gate.
There's an invitation behind its great brown eyes. There's an invitation behind its great brown eyes.
There is work to do.
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Cleric had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore. Didn't you? Figured we only got the scraps you didn't have the strength to carry. Still, we got some decent stuff. Made a nice change from picking through your dusty pockets. Wish I could tell you. We're stuck out here, but most of the action is beyond Worm's Crossing.
Donations? Do you not have eyes? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. Thank you. I'm sure your contribution will be greatly appreciated.
Now, mind your tongues. I'm pinching, not me. I guess we could follow our lives a lot.
Remind them that this is our city, and don't take kindly to parasites.
Enough to clean Crimson's.
have the Duke's full support. For the good of the people.
Fascinating. Our readers will be outraged. Aren't you... I knew there was a story here, and there you are, the hero of the hour, walking right up to me. The name's Lens, reporter with the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Care to do a quick interview? I'm here looking for my next angle, but it's all the same. Oppression, famine, death. I need something new. Someone like you. It won't take more than 2 moments of your time. If you play your cards right, this could make the cover. I just need some extra details. So, you've arrived at Baldur's Gate. What's brought you here at a time like this? Everybody needs a rest from time to time, even seasoned adventurers like yourself. I imagine you've a need to let off some steam after your recent adventures in the shadow-cursed lands. My sources tell me you recently vanquished the fearsome General Cleric Thorn. How did you manage that? I'm a journalist. It's my job to know everything. Unfortunately, the version I heard was light on the details. So what did you do to Cleric? Formidable? You're just being modest. I heard you swatted him aside like a fly from a corpse. You'll deal with the remaining absolutists in much the same way, I suppose. The cult's threat is far from extinguished. What's your plan of attack? Perhaps it could inspire some like-minded citizens to help your cause. You must have some strategy in mind. You think chaos courses through your veins? You have no idea.
Still rolling in the muck, I see. You think I can't sniff the secrets hidden in your pretty skull? What you seek, what you need. Gortash knows you are coming, knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
That's curious.
How delicious.
Simple. Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
The pigeon carries itself with an air of dignity, its mannerisms stern and commanding. You bow low and graciously, but the pigeon has no appreciation for your courtesy. The pigeon avoids your outstretched hand. It glares at you. The bird coos its approval, yet you noticed it flinched at the sight of your hand. With the offending articles out of sight, the bird is back at ease. No harm done.
A new face! Something to send? Oh, don't be shy! Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed. Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they? Thank the gods! Unopened as well. Oh, what a relief. My customers will be most pleased. Please, take this. You've earned it 10 times over.
When will I get to train the dogs again, Miss Marcia?
When you prove yourself not to be an incompetent idiot. Woof! Ah, you speak, which means you're not a dog. So, what the hell are you doing in my kennels? Found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Gomwick never kept him on a tight leash. Bring him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you. Check him for worms and so on.
Oh, yes, please, I'd love to see him.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again.
Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy!
Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now. Gomwick was his handler, not his owner. I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard.
You'll do no such thing.
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning. Fine. You think you can do a better job without me? Be my guest. They're a useless bunch of mongrels. You're welcome to them.
You got rid of her? I'll do a better job looking after these dogs than she ever did. I promise.
Ready by the door. You should do the same.
I don't want to leave.
I know. We'll be safe in the wilds. All right?
What's that?
When there's no hot water.
That's curious.
Nearly there now. See the city? Up on the hill.
It's up there and you're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
Seeing that
No, but you'll be in a big cozy bed soon enough.
And you'll have anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
If I was a Sharon lookout, this is the sort of place I'd wait around.
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word if you will.
My faith will guide me.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
I'm busy. Mind your own.
Donations? Back again, are you? If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. These folks' empty bellies and purses need healing more than anything, priest. Thank you. I'm sure your contribution will be greatly appreciated.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
You, turn around and toddle your way right back out of here. Everything in this barn has been donated for the refugees, not you. Now piss off. Look around you. These poor sods need all the help they can get. Now, are you going to clear off or not? In case little weasels like you come sniffing around. Not unless you want to make a donation. And you don't, after all they've been through. And with the army of the Absolute at their backs. If you can't see it, I'm not going to waste my time explaining it to you.
Hi! If you're here to save me again, I don't really need to be saved right now. Good thing, huh? Bye.
It's only a couple of pots.
We need to get into the city. We can't leave Crunch behind, though. I just can't. Even if we only have tankers. Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is. But we have to. We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hit him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah. Even if we got Grunch into the city with us, what would he do there? Oh, I think he can look out for himself once he's healed. Ah! Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently. Shh! Not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more. But from what you
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister. Grr.
The wine sack get empty, Garen.
I bet somebody drank it, Ma. Might even been me.
Oh, you're no sauce. I put my money on Christine.
Sorry, you're no boss.
We made it alive to Baldur's Gate. Almost, anyway. But I can't complain. When I look at Bex and realize she's safe, it's hard not to weep from joy.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
We made it through hell, twice. I know now that as long as Danis and I stick together, we can do anything.
So many more could have survived if I had done the right things. Don't take that on yourself. You know who's really responsible.
You did what you could, Saul.
Washing my pits, this is the song when up. Aye! Gonna bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here. Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
When Alfira sang us that song, I think of it.
Actually got here safely. Towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
But from what you tell me...
My son Garen is pleased we got this far together. But his wife's bitching is making me old before my time. Why can't he tell her to put a sock in it?
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell. Maybe I should just go on ahead into the city without her. Scouting, like.
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice. Oh, you poor, naive soul. Let me tell you a story. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do? They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Sharess's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
You're right.
I thought that.
Practically smell it.
Shut it! Scavenge whatever you can from this mess. We'll make something out of it. We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was odd, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
Take the wood from the cart too.
Back off! I found these apples first.
That might be worth a look.
If won't get us fed and watered.
The innocent will suffer just the same. We have no good choices.
Maybe I need more pockets.
So we should do nothing. Just wait for the next wave.
Said you'd do whatever it takes.
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
Actually, the
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in?
Take your complaints to them.
At least we'd have a bed.
What?
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate. Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on, kill it. Absorb its power. Just like you did before.
What? No! I've had so little time!
Ready.
Never a dull moment.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
That might be worth a look.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking?